Catherine. Cheers, Jer. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Today, Thursday, 16th of March, 2017, and now live till 5. It's back. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hello.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was your city. You did it all and more, broke every law except for one, babe. Attraction, are you ready? I know you feel it, pull you nearer till you feel it again. Oh, wanna do something right, but we could do something better. Ain't no time like tonight, and we ain't tryna save it for later. We stay out here living the life, yeah. Nobody cares who we are tomorrow. Come on now, and I got that little something I like, the little something I've been wanting to borrow. Tonight's the night, come on, surrender. I won't lead your love astray, astray, yeah. Your love's a weapon, give your body some direction. That's my aim. Then we could take back the night. Come on, use me up until there's nothing left. Take back the night. Dizzy, spinning, sweating, you can't catch your breath. Take back the night. Ooh, don't know when the sun is rising next. Take back the night. So if the feeling's right, then raise your glass and let's take back the night. Take back the night. They gon' try to shut us down, but I'll be damned if we gon' let them take back the night. Take back the night. Ooh, you know you gon' mess around and find out there ain't no one better. Take back the night. Yeah. Rare, there's not too many. No one but you in crowded rooms. We can do anything. Attraction can drive you crazy, and the way you're moving, you go crazy. That's incentive for me. Wanna do something right, yeah, but we could do something better. There ain't no time like tonight, and we ain't tryna save it for later. We stay out here living the life. Nobody cares who we are tomorrow. And you got that little something I like, a little something I've been wanting to borrow. Tonight's the night, come on, surrender. I won't lead your love astray, astray, yeah. Your love's a weapon, give your body some direction. That's my aim. Then we could take back the night. Come on, use me up until there's nothing left. Take back the night. Dizzy, spinning, sweating, you can't catch your breath.
Take back the night.
Ooh, don't know when the sun is rising next. Take back the night. So if the feeling's right, then raise your glass and let's take back the night. Take back the night. They gon' try to shut us down, but I'll be damned if we gon' let them take back the night. Take back the night. Ooh, you know you gon' mess around and find out there ain't no one better. Take back the night. Break it down. Break it down. And the horn say, alright. And the horn say, and the horn say,
I don't expect you missed me.
and the horn say,
Sorry, wasn't here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
take it.
Had to nip over to the USA. Family.
Yeah.
It's all about family.
Take back the night.
There's Justin Timberlake, Take Back the Night. This is the big show back on the air. We got 8 minutes after 2 in Great Britain. Today, Thursday.
Ooh, we don't know
Now let's have a look at these hands up. Well, hands up if you've accidentally ordered something that you don't actually want. I don't know anybody who's done that, do you? No. Hands up for a high-vis jacket. Hands up for Storm Stella on its way. No, nothing. Fair enough. And hands up for eating Easter eggs and buns to yourself. That's just greedy. It's greedy. Afternoon, big show on the air, Radio 2. BBC Radio 2, Bee Gees, and More Than a Woman. Good afternoon. How you been? All right. You are looking good.
BBC Radio 2. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Well, the afternoon will be hazy in England and Wales with some rain in the northwest, but mainly clear around and about. A mix of sunny spells and rain for Northern Ireland and Scotland. A high of 13 in Margate. Not bad. Tonight, rain moving over the south. Wintry showers for the north with a patchy frost and risk of ice. It's going to be cold tonight. Tomorrow, a wet day for much of the UK. That's Friday tomorrow. Lights on today. Sunset tonight in Edinburgh is 6:19. In Cardiff, it's 6:19 also. In Belfast, it's 6:30 and London, 6:07. Good afternoon.
only me. There's a line I can't cross over. It's no good for me, and it's no good for you.
And there's a feeling deep down inside me. I can't explain it, and you're wondering why. You say we've been like strangers,
But I'm not the others. You can run around your fingers. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to love only you, then love only me. Darling, if you want me to see only you, then see only me. There was a time I would come running, drop everything for the touch of your hand in mine.
you were blind, and now you regret it. 'Cause I can't forget it. It's locked in my mind.
I can't go on living day to day, wondering if you'll be here tomorrow.
People change and you're changing.
And I've given you my all. There's no more to borrow.
Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me.
Steve Wright in the afternoon, BBC Radio, Two Seals and Crofts and Get Closer on the Big Show.
Get closer to me.
Emails, texts and tweets, please. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk for a shout out or to say something or to leave a dedication for yourself. Whatever you like. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Once again, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You know this. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you.
Even through the darkest days, be it thick or thin, all
Katie Lang, Constant Craving. On with Simon Mayo today at 5. Resident cook Nigel Barden makes turkey schnitzel with lemon and caper butter for Foodie Thursday. Then it's Bob Harris at 7. Joe Wiley at 8. Radio 2 Art Show with Jonathan Ross. Rodigan's on with Jonathan tonight. That's at 10. Craig Charles House Party at midnight. Now that's a lineup.
Joe Stilgo, jazz legend Madeline Bell, and singer and pianist Anthony Strong. In a very special evening of music from the jazz greats.
I'm Joe Stilgo. I'm going to be celebrating with the wonderful BBC Big Band.
Friday night is Music Night presents Big Band classics from Buddy Rich, Frank Sinatra, Dinah Washington and Count Basie at the Forum Theatre in Billingham. Tickets are available to buy now.
To find out how to buy your ticket, go to the BBC Radio 2 website.
Joe Stilgo's Big Band Bonanza on the 29th of March.
Wow.
Can't wait. See you there.
Okay. Stephen team, so pleased you're back. My days just don't seem the same without the big show. Oh, that's what I want to hear. Love from Angie B in Stoke-on-Trent. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. Steve Wright. Steve, can you give Mark and Aaron a big shout-out who are busy painting doors in sunny Petworth? Steve, we're only 24 hours away from serious jocking. I know. No, G, of course. Can you play something silly boy before all of that? Yeah, I'll do that later for you. That's from Steve in Torquay. Torquay! You can email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. So what's on the show? Let's find out for you. Miranda Hart, comedian and actress, telling us about the book she's written to raise money for comic relief. Amanda Redmond and Neil Morrissey, two of the stars of the TV drama The Good Karma Hospital. Steps are on. Claire, Faye, H, Lee and Lisa back with a new single, a new album and a tour. Then Tim Smith, Janie, Bobby, Matt the Sports Guy and the oldies chosen by Demi Garner from Bourne.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
My years, I guess I shedded some tears. I told myself time and time again, this time I'm gonna win. But another fight, things ain't right, I'm losing again. Takes a fool to lose twice, start all over again. Think I better let it go. Like another love TKO. Oh, think I better let it go. What you think about it, girl? Oh yeah. Try to take control of the love to control me. Cause to lose all thought, sense of time, and have a change of mind. Taking the bumps and the bruises of all the things of a two-time loser. Trying to hold on, the thing is gone. It's just another sad song. I think I better let it go. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. Oh, yes, I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Oh, baby. Looks like another TKO.
Superb old song. Teddy Pendergrass, Love TKO. Well, in the news, let's have a look at what's occurring today. As you heard, Theresa May has said now is not the time for a second referendum on Scottish independence, but the Prime Minister didn't say whether she was ruling out holding a referendum at some point in the future. The Conservative Party has been fined a record 70 grand for breaking election expenses rules. A letter bomb, as you heard, has exploded at the IMF, the International Monetary Fund office in Paris, injuring an employee who opened it. The IMF employee received hand and face injuries and staff were evacuated. IMF Director Christine Lagarde condemned the cowardly act of violence against IMF staff. And the Bank of England's interest rate setting committee has voted to keep rates unchanged at 0.25%.
This week, BBC Music returns to the live music capital of the world
for the South by Southwest Music Festival in Austin, Texas.
With over 2,000 artists playing more than 100 venues, it's one of the biggest events in the music calendar.
All right. And once again, we're putting on our very own series of gigs to showcase the most exciting British talent around.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here in Austin. I just want to say thank you to the BBC for making it happen, you know.
Tonight, join me, Joe Wiley, for all the highlights from the Radio 2 showcase, including live music from Kate Nash, Marika Hackman, 10 Tons, and more.
Thank you.
BBC Music at South by Southwest with Joe Wiley.
Tonight from 8 on BBC Radio 2.
All the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. When you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For all the times that you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something. You should go and love yourself.
We still love that, Justin Bieber.
If you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and
love yourself. That was dodgy. It's precisely 2:30. Somebody been tampering with this machinery while I've been away. Leave it alone.
We are giants, I can't believe it. We were giants all along. On the surface and all around us, we are giants, we are strong. I see you standing, I see you dancing on the pavement in the park. We are giants, can you feel it? So much bigger than we thought. I think I might be heading out of body. I gotta love you, gotta love somebody. When I look in your eyes, I'm bigger than the night sky. As high as the sun, high as the storm. We are giants, we are giants, we are giants. There are giants across the water. There are giants heading home. In the middle of the madness, there are giants being born. I feel us breaking out of empty glory. I've gotta love you, gotta love somebody like you. When I look in your eyes, I'm bigger than the night sky. As high as the sun, high as the storm. We are giants, we are giants. When I look in your eyes, I'm bigger than the night sky. As high as the sun, high as the storm. We are giants, we are giants, we are giants in our hearts. We are giants, every one of us. We are giants in our hearts. We are giants, we are giants.
Let's take that, of course. Steve, give us a tune. I'm bored to death, stuck in bed, ill with flu. That's JD in Lancashire. Get well then. Steve, can I have a shout out? It's my 60th. Pleased you're back. I'm having a day off so I can listen to the full show. Joan, that's very nice of you. Happy birthday. Oh my goodness, here we are back again with Jamie Lee Grace and Tim Smith. Let's do the factoids. Here's Janie.
It was this day in 1999 that a breeder crossed a Labrador with a poodle to make a
Labradoodle poodle.
A Labradoodle, yeah.
I like a Labradoodle. They're all right, aren't they? Do they drop their hairs?
Well, not on me.
Not as much as you.
I walked into that one.
You really did.
I? Sorry.
If you found out that you were dating somebody with a terrible credit rating, would it bother you? Most people say yes, because you can go to these places now. You can call up and get your credit rating online. 74% of us say that a date's bad credit rating is a turn-off.
When do you bring that up, though, in a relationship? Because it's not the most romantic of things, is it?
During the meal?
What do you think Yukio Hori invented in Japan in 1962?
Was it squirrel?
Squirrel? Squirrel what? Soup?
No, a squirrel.
No.
Did he invent a squirrel?
No, come on, be serious.
Was it the ukulele?
No, it wasn't.
Was it a hammer?
No, it wasn't.
Give us a clue.
It was something that we kind of would have used when we were kids.
Oh, wind-up alarm clock.
No. And you think, oh, crikey, I wonder how long they've been around. And actually, they've only been around since 1962.
Oh, is it a yo-yo?
No, I used to get great big packets of them for Christmas and birthdays.
How old would we have to be?
Well, about your age?
No.
About my age?
Well, as a kid, I'm talking.
Oh, about 7 or 8, maybe younger.
Well, not crayons.
Oh, listen, this has gone too far. Felt tip pens.
Factoids.
Steve Wright in the afternoon, yeah. BBC Radio 2.
Look, you kids with your vintage music coming through satellites while cruising. You're part of the past, but now you're the future. Signals crossing can get confusing. It's enough just to make you feel crazy, crazy, crazy. Sometimes it's enough just to make you feel crazy. You get ready, you get all dressed up to go nowhere in particular. Back to work or the coffee shop. Doesn't matter, 'cause it's enough to be young and in love. To be young and in love. Look, you kids, you know you're the coolest. The world is yours and you can't refuse it. Seen so much you could get the blues, but that don't mean that you should abuse it. Though it's enough just to make you go crazy, crazy, crazy. But you get ready, you get all dressed up to go nowhere in particular. Back to work or the coffee shop. It don't matter, because it's enough to be young and in love. To be young and in Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby. And it's enough just to make me go crazy, crazy, crazy. I get ready, I get all dressed up to go nowhere in particular. Doesn't matter if I'm not enough for the future or the things to come.
Now let's have a look and see what's occurring today. The Gluten-Free Bakery Conference is on in Chipping Campden in Gloucestershire. Cheltenham races, of course, and we're going to talk to Invers tomorrow on the big day, and it's big day today as well. It's the Stayers Hurdle a little later on. It's the Yorkshire Literary Festival. The 3-day education show is on at the NEC in Birmingham. The Copenhagen International Documentary Film Festival. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. The Columbus Auto Show begins in Ohio. In tonight's Europa League games, Manchester United play FC Rostov. The Thailand Coffee, Tea and Drinks Expo is on in Bangkok. The 4-day Istanbul Jewellery Show has started. It's the Convenience Retail Awards in London. Emily Sandy begins her UK tour in Edinburgh. Rick Astley begins his UK tour in Manchester. And Stuart Lee, perhaps up there in my top 3 comedians, plays Glasgow. Can I just say very quickly, thank you very much, Chris Evans, for the big up for Serious Jockin this morning. I did hear it. And we've also got Serious Jockin back tomorrow. And we're terribly sorry we weren't here the last 3 days. And we do thank Al for sitting in.
Yes, I heard a bit of Al yesterday with the Osmonds. Excellent stuff. I didn't hear Chris do you a big up, but I did wake up to his kazoo orchestra this morning.
Yeah, that was very, very special as well.
It was very special, yes.
I'm just back from America, and that blooming wind, Stella, has been following me over. I'm not happy about...
That's a beer, isn't it?
No, it's a wind.
Oh, Storm Stella.
Yeah, it's a big wind,
But
really.
I thought you managed to chase her off.
Well, no, it didn't really. I mean, it's just following me.
Really?
Yeah.
You get that all the time.
I don't like a storm following me.
You brought it over here, haven't you? It's coming over here soon.
I know, the weekend they say. I hope not, because sometimes these things, as it did in America, it goes a different way. It goes inland, outland.
Yeah, or fizzles out. Yeah.
Fizzles out. So Tom Jones is in talks to write a musical for the West End based on his iconic songs. Good idea, great idea. Green Green Grass at Home and all of that. Britain's low-carbon energy revolution is actually saving money for households, the report says today. US President Donald Trump has stood by his unsubstantiated claim that Barack Obama wiretapped Trump Tower last year. He told Fox News a wiretap covers a lot of different things and hinted more could emerge in the coming weeks. And Janie, do you want to do... we'll do the anniversaries in a second. What you got?
Yeah, well, the headline is Don't Force Fido to Dress Up. This is in the Mail, and they're saying dog owners may think their beloved pets look adorable in designer outfits, but there may be a price to pay for that.
Can I just interrupt you? Nobody calls their dog Fido anymore. Do continue.
I suppose so, but you did know what I meant, right? You knew I was talking about dogs straight away.
Yeah.
Anyway, a survey has found that a staggering... I have to read this again. Wow. No, not 81%. Am I reading that wrong?
You must
81%? Oh, my goodness. Of dog owners have got at least one outfit for their canine companion. That's incredible.
Well, that's to keep him warm, isn't it?
It's just ranging from coats and jumpers to hats and even dresses. That's incredible. But they asked 23 vets and they asked them what they thought, and they say that this could be leading to a rise in skin complaints because, let's face
of the
it...
dog?
Well, yeah, not the owner.
Right.
Because the dogs aren't meant to be dressed up, are
I must
they?
admit, I wasn't clear on that point. I don't mind an Alsatian, though, in full Austrian lederhosen, do you?
No, I don't. No, dog. I mean, and what about a dog wearing a hat? I don't think so.
No, that's not right.
Well, unless it's a kind of a work dog of some kind.
81% of people dress their dogs up.
I don't know if this is my eyesight. It does say 81%. You go, we're going to have to sort this out.
She's doubting her own reading capabilities now. Yeah, it does say that.
All right, everybody. Let's do the anniversaries then. Okay, Tim, first of all, William of Orange, 1815.
William of Orange, brought over from Holland, the Glorious Revolution, the Peaceful Revolution, whatever it was called. He was king of this country.
Yeah, this day, 1815. 1971, what was CAMRA?
Campaign for Real Ale.
Yeah. In Britain, the Campaign for Real Ale is set up this day, 1971. You'll like this. George Simon Ohm. Janie, Ohm, O-H-M, Ohm, 1787 born, this day. George Simon Ohm. Let's go over to Tim.
Oh, he was a friend of Victor Volt, wasn't he? And Herbert Hertz.
Archie Amp.
Yes. Something to do with electricity, ohms.
Yeah.
Gary will know.
Of course.
German, he doesn't know. German physicist who in 18... Sorry, Gary, just joking. Does anybody know what's going on? In 1827 discovered the basic law of electric current, later known as Ohm's law. This is a good one. Leo McKern.
Oh, I ought to know that name. Is it a writer?
No.
Oh.
He's an actor, wasn't he?
Oh, an actor, yeah. I definitely know the name.
He was matey boy of the Bailey, wasn't he? Rumpole of the Bailey.
Of course, we've interviewed him.
He was in...
yeah, he's a late actor.
He was in Help as well with the Beatles, of course.
Was he?
Yeah, he was trying to get the ring off Ringo's finger with Eleanor Bron.
You don't want to be doing that. Miranda Hart, Amanda Redmond, and Steps on with us later. show on the BBC. Michael Kiwanuka, Cold Little Heart. Well, it's the BBC's 11th annual School Report News Day today. There you go. Secondary school children at more than 900 schools around the UK are taking part, giving them a chance to learn more about journalism, media and the BBC. Students are also reporting... Somebody's playing table tennis now. That's not a classroom. What are they doing? Oi, you boy! Stop playing Yes, you boy! Stop playing table tennis. It's supposed to be a classroom. Students are also reporting from BBC buildings around the country, and their work has already included a number of them interviewing Tony Hall, the Director General, and a special event on mental health at the BBC Radio Theatre in London. So now you're up to date on that, and good luck with it. Let's not play table tennis in class. Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, south of Belfast on the M1. Now, on the westbound side, there's a broken down vehicle. It's just near to Junction 1 for the Westlink and the A12, so you've got one lane closed. A little bit of slow traffic, but not too bad, which is good news. The latest on the M6 closure, northbound at 44. It is still closed at Carlisle North for the A7 and the A689. So, northbound shut, southbound reopened, but on the southbound side, of course, you've got roadworks on that stretch, so that's not helping there. Further down on the M6 on the southbound side, 17 to 16, there's a vehicle having a tyre change, so one lane is shut in the roadworks, causing southbound congestion. The A53 at Leek, it was closed with an incident between the A523 Buxton Ashton Road junctions. That has now all reopened. The M1, first of all, northbound, there was an accident between 12 and 13 up towards Bedford. All clear now. And then on the M1 northbound, there was an accident that they had to hold the traffic for, beg your pardon, junctions 10 to 11 up towards the Dunstable Road. It's still slow for about a mile, but it's now sitting waiting to be recovered. And the M25, tiny bit of slow traffic clockwise between 15 the M4 and 16 for the M40. Anti-clockwise, it's a little bit slow if you're heading towards 7 for the M23. I don't know if it's just as you go up the hill, that's what's causing the problem, I think. Newport A48 all reopened now following that earlier closure at Langston. I'm back with more in 40 minutes.
Thank you, the Bobster.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your then ride it. So gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a player. Pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a player. Drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us. Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby.
We were just saying we don't like this as much as the last single, or the one before that, obviously. but now it's growing on us. That's what I like. It's Bruno Mars. Hello, driving home from school, listening to radio. Shout out to my parents in London. You're doing your own school run. That's Henry. Steve, give me a shout out. I'm in the garden preparing the veggie patch so I can plant my broad beans. Headphones on, loving the show. Glad you're back. That's Mary in Arlesford in Hampshire. And Steve, digging my allotment in Trimley. We dig it too. Man. That's Trimley St Martin near Felixstowe, Suffolk. Ready for my spuds. The sun is shining here. Great show. I'm loving it. Sales have fallen at Sainsbury's in the first 9 weeks of the year, but the newly acquired Argos reported strong growth. The supermarket's like-for-like sales, which strip out new stores, fell by 0.5% in the period to the 11th of March. However, Argos sales rose 4.3%, resulting in a 0.3% increase, excluding fuel across Sainsbury's Group. They make these things so complicated, excluding this and excluding that. Did you make a profit or not? The Conservative Party has been fined at 70 grand by the Electoral Commission for breaking election expense rules. Oh, yes, moving house, planning a wedding and preparing your first child are among life's most stressful times. But according to Victoria Allen, who's a science correspondent, women struggle to cope with the stress of these events far more, according to research. In fact, women worry more than men about major life events. So what do you think, Janie? Is that true?
I think it probably is true. I think we all have the same kind of stressful events, but women we wind ourselves up about stuff more than men do, I think. Men have the ability often to be a little bit more laid back, and women take everything on themselves. And
True.
I think it is true.
I think it's because men are just, sometimes we get a denial, don't we?
I don't agree with either of you. No, I think men worry just as much, but they don't always show it in the same way as women, I think.
Yeah, that's possible. Also, it's going to depend on your character very much so, isn't it? Some people, are genuinely able to step back and not react, and other people are, really loud and straight in there.
Yeah. All right, now let me just ask both of you. Tim, your favourite pizza. What do you like when you order pizza?
I like extra tomato, extra onions, extra mushrooms, and...
Extra on top of what?
On top of a margarita, on top of a basic pizza. And and I like tuna on it. My wife hates tuna.
Tuna?
I love tuna.
Tuna's not mentioned
And a fried egg.
A good pizza should be a margarita pizza, maybe a little bit of rocket on top. But you definitely shouldn't start getting involved in pineapple and ham and fish and all of that nonsense. No.
Oh, OK. Well, it says, what's your pizza personality? This is in Woman's World magazine.
Oh, I'm going to be dead plain then, aren't I?
No, I brought this
plain
back
and boring.
from America. The pizza topping that keeps you coming back for more reveals insights into who you are. For instance, if you prefer pepperoni, you're a charmer. Is that you?
No.
No, that's not you, is it? You're a charmer, aren't you?
I am a charmer normally, but not with pepperoni.
Okay. With an infectious sense of fun. Just cheese people, Janie, are happy optimists. Veggie topping lovers are grounded and self-confident. If you like pineapple on your pizza, and I know you don't, Janie, you've just said you are free-spirited and creative.
Oh.
So, but that doesn't mean to say you're not.
What a load of old
It really is a load of
What about
rubbish.
tuna people?
No, tuna's not mentioned. What about sausage? Do you like sausage?
Don't mind a bit of sausage.
Okay, if you love your sausage, you're ambitious, confident, and a natural leader.
That's me.
Well, that's put paid to that, as it really. Miranda Hart, comedian and actress, with us later. Amanda Redman and Neil Morrissey, two of the stars of the TV drama The Good Karma Hospital, which is now out on DVD and download. And Steps, Claire, Faye, H, Lee and Lisa. Steps are back.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Cold enough to chill my bones. It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold. Are we taking time or time out? I can't take the in-between. Asking me for space here in my house. You in the hot with me, acting like we're not together. After everything that we've been through, sleeping up under the covers. How am I so far away from you, distant? When we're kissing, feels so different. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know you anymore. So cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something
Why you wanna bite your tongue for? The silence is killing me. Acting like we're not together. If you don't want this, then what's the use? Sleeping up under the covers. I'm so far away from you, distant. When we're kissing, it feels so different. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I don't understand why you're so cold. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I don't understand why you're so cold. So cold. Distant, distant, kissing, kissing, different, different. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels
Forgot to mention to you, by the way, that the Steps interview is pre-recorded, so they're not actually here. We're going to put that tape out later on. It's not really a tape, comes out of the computer, obviously. That's Claire, Faye, H. Lee and Lisa. They're back with a new single and a new album and an arena tour, which we'll tell you about later. Also today, as I mentioned, Amanda Redman and Neil Morrissey and Miranda Hart. And when we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by Debbie Garner from Born in Lincolnshire. It's you!
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Theresa May has said that now is not the right time for a second referendum on Scottish independence. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said earlier this week that a second vote should be held between autumn 2018 and spring 2019. But the Prime Minister has rejected the timetable. Norman Smith at Westminster is following the story.
Theresa May is saying now may not be the time for a referendum, but absolutely not ruling it out in the future. In other words, rejecting Nicola Sturgeon's timetable for a referendum, but not quashing maybe the hopes of the Scottish people that sometime they might have a vote. Indeed, going out of her way to stress how she will now try and secure the best Brexit deal, not just for the UK, but also for Scotland.
Unions have welcomed a major investment in the UK by the Japanese car firm Toyota. £240 million has been committed to the modernisation of the company's main sites at Burston in Derbyshire and on improving the supply chain. In France, at least 8 people have been injured in a school shooting. A teenager in Grasse in the south of the country has been arrested. Our correspondent Lucy Williamson in Paris has more details.
There's been one man arrested, and early reports say that he may be a 17-year-old student, not known to police, but he may have been a student at the school. And just talking to police as we've been over the past hour or so, they say that the headmaster of the school was the person targeted, and he's one of the injured parties.
President Trump has outlined his first budget proposals. He's ended financing for UK climate change programmes and earmarked funds for building a wall on the Mexican border. A federal court in Maryland has become the second to reject President Trump's revised travel ban that targets 6 mainly Muslim countries. It granted a temporary nationwide injunction against the measure, saying the administration's statements made clear the aim of the ban was not national security, but was based on religion. A bid by the media group 21st Century Fox to take full control of Sky will be examined by the industry watchdog and the Competitions and Markets Authority. The Culture Secretary Karen Bradley made the announcement in Parliament amid concerns that the deal could give the media tycoon Rupert Murdoch too much control of the industry in the UK. The former business secretary, Sir Vince Cable, said it was right to examine it.
I think the emphasis now is very much around the fitness test, given all that's emerged about the hacking scandal. And the fact is, there are lots of things which haven't yet been investigated. I mean, Leveson 2, looking at the relationship between the media and the police, that remains dormant. And I think there are very considerable unaddressed concerns there.
A BBC TV crew and a group of tourists have been injured on Mount Etna in Sicily. It's thought they received cuts and bruises when an explosion at the volcano threw out fragments of rocks. And that's the BBC News at 3:03. Our next at 4.
Ta, Harvey. Non-stop oldies coming. Chosen by Debbie Garner from Bourne.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Nobody on the road
see. You never do that to me. Would you, baby? Spinning around you is all I see. Is what I want us to act. We ought to stay together, loving you weather times are good, bad, happy, or sad. Come on, let's stay together.
Fly with me. What are you waiting for? Come fly with me. Don't waste a minute more. I'll give you my private time. I'm saving my prime time for you. You get my prime time. I'm saving my prime time for you.
Go anywhere, still you can call on me, and I'll be there. Just say the word and see. I'll give you my prime time. I'm saving my prime time for you. You get my prime time. I'm saving my prime time for you.
Don't be shy, I would never hurt you.
I have had my eye on you for such a long, long time.
You know I'm always here if you should need me.
If you want a dream come true, I'm the one you should see. I'm waiting here for no one else but you.
Come closer, dear. That's all you have to do.
I'll give you my prime time. I'm saving my prime time for you. You get my prime time. I'm saving my prime time for you.
We said here, the Tube's prime time. Don't remember it. Oh, it's a talky bit.
For no one else.
Here he is.
Come close.
But then, once it got going, we remembered. These oldies chosen by Debbie Garner from Bourne in Lincolnshire. Hello, Debbie. Steve, I'm married for the third time to my wonderful husband, Andy, and I've got two lovely daughters, Sophie and Emily. I work hard as a delivery courier, so chances are I'll be listening to you whilst delivering parcels all over Bourne. I love music, whether listening to it on Radio 2 or an iPod, or if I'm lucky enough, live in concert. Recently seen and met Richard Marx. I really enjoyed Martin Fry and ABC on their Lexicon of Love tour in Nottingham last year, and others. A lot of my oldest choices reflect people I've known and loved as they spanned 4 decades, although I'm an 80s girl on the whole. I do hope you like my choices. I do.
Now the reason we're here as man and woman is to love each other, take care of each other. When love walks in the room, everybody stand up. Oh, it's good, good, good. Like Brigitte Bardot. Now look at the people we are all of us in the gutter. Some of us are looking at the stars. Look round the room. Life is unkind. We fall, but we keep getting up. Over and 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 over. Me and you, every night, every day. We'll be together, always this way. Your eyes are blue, like the heavens above. Talk to me, darling, with a message of Now the reason we're here, every man, every woman, is to help each other, stand by each other. When love walks in the room, everybody stand up. Oh, it's good, good, good. Say I love you, 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 I love you.
The non-stop oldies, chosen by Debbie Garner from Born in Lincolnshire. Sorry, Debbie, you fell on the floor.
feeling that it's hard to deny once the neon lights start to come. People out there searching for action, daytime distractions slipping right on by. Tonight, let's taste the spice of life. I'll keep it sweet until the morning light. Watch fantasy unfold and let the loving flow. Caught in the madness of a summer romance at a moonlight rendezvous. Lost in the spirit of a sensual dance that can cast a spell over you. All you need tonight to remember, flying together on the highest high. Tonight, let's taste the spice of life. A little music and some candlelight. Put passion in control. Oh, and let the loving flow. I want you to know. Could be the start of a million dreams we share. So lay back in the feeling, let the evening take you. All we need is a night to remember, flying together on the highest high. Tonight, let's taste the spice of life. A little music and some candlelight. Put passion in control. Oh, and let the loving flow. All night, we'll taste the spice of life. Got to taste the spice of life. Keep it sweet until the morning.
That was Manhattan Transfer rounding off those oldies, Spice of Life. That was brilliant. I've forgotten all about that. It's really groovy. It's groovy, man. You can email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291. Excuse me, I'll just alter that. And you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2. I'll just alter that, Gary. Tighten it up later, don't worry. Yeah, that's fine. I have my microphone on a stick. It's all boring stuff to you, I know. Now, soon we got Amanda Redman and Neil Morrissey, two of the stars of the TV drama The Good Karma Hospital, on with us.
Dr. Walker, a moment of your time, please. I called about our nun. She's recovering very well.
I'm glad. She was lucky. Is that all?
Not quite. I understand you have a guest staying with you.
A friend from England. He arrived unexpectedly.
Oh, I see. Hospital accommodation is for staff only, Dr. Walker.
I was considering taking some leave.
Okay, yep.
And I'll tell you what, Neil Morris's shirts in this are absolutely amazing. They are shirts and a half. Now, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, south of Belfast on the M1 westbound. Now, that broken down coach near Junction 1 for the Westlink, the A12, is still there. So one lane is closed. It's now starting to cause a bit of a queue, so take care as you go through. M80 southbound, 6A to 6, which is Castle Kerry, down to Old Inns. There's an accident that's closed a lane. Now, the queues are back to Junction 8, so it's slow from the M876. The M6 closure northbound is still in place at Junction 44, so closed at Carlisle North. It's an up and over diversion, exit slip, and then back on the entry slip road, so give yourself time for that. Southbound open, but there's roadworks on the southbound side. M6 southbound, there was a tyre change between 17 and 16 down towards Stoke-on-Trent. That's been lifted now. All lanes are open, but you've still got heavy traffic. Northbound M6, 5 to 6 up towards Spaghetti Junction. There's been an accident that's closed one lane. The M1 northbound, 34 to 35, Meadowhall to Rotherham. There's a broken down vehicle. One lane is shut. To the A1 northbound at Brampton, the entry slip Pit Road is closed at the A14. So on the A14, you can't get off onto the A1 and head northbound at the moment. You can get southbound though. The M1 further down on the northbound side, there was an accident between 10 and 11 from Luton Airport Spur Road to Dunstable. It's clear, but there's a little bit of slow traffic northbound going up through Milton Keynes. I think this just might be residual delays following the earlier accident further down. And the M25, clockwise between 14 and 16, it's a little bit heavy towards the M40. The problem anti-clockwise towards junction 7 for the M23 is there was an accident between 8 Reigate and 7. All lanes are reopened, but it's still slow. Finally, M3 southbound stationary 6 to 7. Rolling roadblock with an incident down towards Basingstoke. More in 25 minutes.
The UK government is to reject calls for a Scottish independence referendum before Brexit after Theresa May says now was not the time. Prime Minister said the focus should be on getting the best Brexit deal for the whole of the UK. Germany will use its G20 presidency to nudge world leaders towards a global price on carbon, according to its Director General of Energy Policy. And the Kremlin has denied allegations by US authorities that the FSB intelligence agency was involved in a huge data breach affecting Yahoo. Thank you very much for all the shout-outs. Steve, good big shout-out to Mrs. G, busy cooking for the BSA annual Suffolk Jolly Up. That's Mike from Barming. Steve, love the show. Can you shout out to Laura, John, Jake and Evie Martin? We recently moved house and have started to settle now. Big love and thanks to my husband John for being a legend. Steve and team, any chance of a shout-out to the Congress Youth Theatre, Cumbran, performing Our House tonight, or Our House. Cheers and much appreciation for the show. That's Karen Selway. And this says it's from Provence. Steve, I'm sitting in the sun listening to your show, as I do every day, mainly because I don't completely understand France Bleu, the radio station. No. Anyway, I really want to say thank you for your wonderful afternoons while I sit in 20 degrees in Provence. That's from Carol. Merci.
People say the meanest things. Yeah, I've been called a twit, I've been called so many things. I know I've done a bit that I admit deserves it, but that don't mean it doesn't sting. Saw you standing outside a bar. Would've said you're beautiful, but I used that line before. Now I have my share of shallow nights, 'cause I was scared to get it right. So I was hanging with whoever, but baby, then you love me better. You love me better. There's been times I gave myself to someone else, to someone lesser than you. Love me better. When I met you, I was treading water. And baby, I know you know I got an eye that wanders. But right now in this car that we're driving to your sister's, all I'm looking for is something that's forever. Baby, then you love me better. You love me better. There've been people that I've loved before, but they were something lesser, 'cause you love me better.
We have loads to ease you into your weekend or get you up and at 'em.
Saturday breakfast with Dermot O'Leary.
Sally, have you met Leveson Wood?
No, I haven't.
What?
I haven't. Well, he's a bit out of my class.
I promised him a foot rub.
If he wants a foot rub, I'm his woman. Do you have cream?
Good morning. My 11-year-old daughter Lily swims with the national age squad. She's competing in a 5th training session this week. For some unknown reason, she rather likes you. When Lily finishes at 9, I have to rush her to netball training at 9:30. You've captured the reality of Saturday mornings immediately. Tired old Andrew.
Saturday breakfast with Dermot O'Leary.
And this weekend, I've got a Saturday session from Bastille.
Saturday mornings from 8 on BBC Radio 2.
Excellent, thank you.
Steve Wright.
Radio 2.
Now we return for Factoid's Janie Lee Grace.
I would like to give you some factoids about pasta.
Oh, we'd love that.
It's a type of noodle, as you know, that's used in cooking.
Yes.
Staple food in most Italian cuisines, as you know. The first reference to pasta in a book was in 1154. Typically, it's made of Durham wheat flour, and did you know cooked pasta can be frozen and then you need to re-eat it within 3 months?
Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Coprostophobia is a fear of what?
How are you spelling that first bit?
CoprastaphobiA. Coprostophobia.
Stamps.
No.
Fear of stamps.
Not fear of stamps.
How did the spelling help you with that?
Yeah, well, because I'm a philatelist, you know that.
Philately get you everywhere, by the way.
Absolutely.
And what do you think, Janie?
I've absolutely no idea. It's not snakes.
Give us a clue.
I'll tell you.
No, give us a clue first.
Well, it's a fear of something bodily.
Oh.
Urine.
Nope. Constipation.
Factoids.
88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2. Michelle, my belle, these are words that go together well. My Michelle. Michelle, my belle, Sunday mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you understand. Michelle, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I need to, I need to, I need to, I need to make you see what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean. I love you. I want you, I want you, I want you. I think you know by now. I'll get to you somehow. Until I do, I'm telling you so you'll understand. Michelle, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. And I will say the only words I know that you'll understand, my Michelle.
Amanda Redmond and Neil Morrissey are with us. Fantastic. Amanda Redmond, MBE, is one of Britain's best-loved actresses. It's true. Known for the hit TV shows New Tricks and At Home with the Braithwaites and films like Sexy Beast, which Tim thinks is the greatest British movie.
One of the greatest British movies of all time ever.
Have some of that.
Absolutely.
We like that. We like that.
You all know Neil Morrissey from Waterloo Road, In the Line of Duty, and of course Men Behaving Badly back in the day. Oh, yes, of course. And for being the voice of Bob the Builder.
I still carry that.
But I did knock Westlife off the number one. I prevented Westlife from breaking a Beatles record and knocked Eminem off the top of the chart.
Did you?
And I got an Ivor Novello.
But it's kept you out of the Royal Shakespeare Company, right?
Yes, I haven't been doing very much with the RSC recently.
That's okay. It'll all come full circle eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Okay, now, you'll have seen Amanda and Neil in our TV on Sunday nights, starring in The Good Karma Hospital on ITV. Final episode was last weekend, and the whole series is now available on DVD. The whole feel of it is fantastic. There's a kind of a nice vibe about it. You almost can't put it into words. It must have felt good making it, I'm guessing.
Well, it did, because the scripts were so good, and it always comes down to that in the end. And it's beautifully written, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
He's
really
clever,
well written.
Dan Sefton. And then, of course, you've got the scenery. So unbelievably beautiful. And people said to me, have you been not me personally, but have you been touching up the pictures to make that lighting look... And I said, I was painting it. But no, it's actually like that. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to film. And also, we're about 50-50, if not more, actually, biased towards the crew, because we shoot it in Sri Lanka.
Right.
And the crew are all locals as well, so we get a lot of good local info. And the people are fantastic out
they
there.
are.
It's a great place to work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
better than Rochdale. No offence to any Rochdalians,
No.
but it's nicer.
Or on a par, let's say that.
On a par, let's call it on a par.
On a par with Rochdale.
Which is where I did Waterloo Road.
This life-affirming medical drama, says my blurb here, is set around the rundown but resourceful Good Karma Hospital on the coast of South India. It's run by eccentric expat Dr. Lydia Fonseca, played by Amanda, and Neil plays Lydia's on-off boyfriend, Greg McConnell. A tax-dodging...
Is it McConnell?
McConnell, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Honestly, you've been together that long, you don't even know his last name. Honestly.
What did you think it was?
It really is on off then, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay.
No one studies a script like Amanda.
What is the nature of the place, Amanda? And tell us about your character if anybody who's not seen it.
It's a small hospital in a rather tiny coastal town, southern India, seriously underfunded, and it's just about the people who work there are very passionate about and very compassionate about the people that come and ask for their help, but they work ridiculous hours like they do here.
Yeah.
But obviously the conditions there are seriously challenging, I think. And my character runs it. Well, she doesn't actually run it. She thinks she does. So her boss just lets her get away with pretending that I'm his boss.
Yeah.
She's very bossy. She's very opinionated. So no acting required.
I was going to say, she is quite forceful, isn't she? She
Yes.
is. And your character is quite
It's a real stretch for me, playing a guy who owns a beach bar. And it was so difficult.
Some smashing shirts, though.
I had to do a lot of research. Oh, my shirts are fantastic in it, But the wardrobe in total, I mean, the stuff that she came up for me, I'm very easy with wardrobe generally. But as soon as I walked into the wardrobe and she presented me with what I'd be wearing, I just said yes to everything. It was perfect.
And the crab racing was great as well, obviously. You didn't get damaged doing that, did you?
No, but those things were vicious, I cannot tell you. Everyone was running a mile when they dropped off the table at the end.
Oh, were they? Were they nipping?
The guy said, the crab wrangler, when he turned up, he said, no, don't get your finger anywhere near those claws because they will chop your finger off. Yeah, I know. And there was about 8 of them. Luckily, we made them look a bit more lively than they were when I lifted the cloche off because they'd been in a box for so long, poor things. But you still didn't want to get your finger anywhere near them. They were slightly vicious. Yeah. So,
goodness.
crab wrangling on my CV.
Oh, that's great. And what about, wasn't there a snake that went right by you while you were filming, like a real snake?
Yeah, I was just outside on the steps having a cup of coffee in between shots, and probably about where you are.
So that's what, 5 feet?
5 feet,
Yeah.
yeah. And it was about 5 feet long. And it was a big, thick, fat thing. And I went, I
Much
stood
like
up,
myself.
and I went, speak.
Did it go like this? Did it have the...
Yeah.
So did they have the anti-venom stuff standing by? I mean, seriously, just in case?
Yeah.
I think they must have done.
And on that thought, Amanda Redmond and Neil Morrissey back with us in just a second.
Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Hear the children crying. One heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I'd really love
hopeless sinners who has hurt all mankind. Just a Savior's own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning. One love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song. Have pity on those whose chances grow thin. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Yeah. One love. What about the one heart? What about the let's get together and feel alright? I'm fleeing to mankind. One love. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
Back with Amanda Redman and Neil Morrissey. We're going to play a clip from Good Karma Hospital, and then Janie's got a question. Stand by.
Good afternoon. Here you go.
Blimey, has it been a year already? You know I always win.
Yes, your recurrent good fortune astounds me. I had considered banning you, but that just didn't seem sporting.
Okay, that one, 5,000 rupees.
Crazy Claude at 50-1. Bold choice.
What would you do if you saw a young girl ruining her life?
If it was me, absolutely nothing. But if it's you we're talking about, I bet 50,000 rupees that you go and stick your nose in.
How much research did you do, Amanda? You know, did you actually sort of go and look at a hospital for real?
Well, not really, because you get out there and then you start. So there wasn't a lot of time to do a lot of research beforehand, apart from any case histories, and you talk to doctors. And don't forget that the guy who wrote it is a doctor. So any questions that we had, we'd just get on the phone to him.
And he did do a sabbatical, didn't he, in Africa?
In Africa,
and
yeah.
so that
That's where it came
style,
from.
I suppose, of hospital, he's obviously very experienced in anyway and has witnessed it firsthand.
Yeah.
We're recording this before the last episode goes out on television.
Yes, we are, yes.
Yeah.
So they can tell us what happens.
Well,
no,
I don't know.
Some people
it'll
haven't.
spoil it for us.
Yeah,
But when
there
it
you go.
goes out, people will have already seen it.
Now I'm confused. Where am I? Are you two very much off or on?
Oh, well, you have to say...
I know, that will spoil the ending of Series 1.
Because he's such a bit of a rapscallion and she's such a stickler for the absolute truth and honesty, etc., there may be incidents that he might get caught out for.
Oh, that's good. See what I did? I worked on that, getting that information.
Talking about.
I told you nothing. It's an old Irish thing. Speak forever, say nothing.
Yeah, that is our motto on this very show. Every day we do that. Yeah, well, listen, congratulations on the success of it. It's fantastic, really. It's feel good. So the next series will be on what, in the winter, next winter?
Well, it'll be this time next year.
Okay. What else are you both working on at the moment? Doing any theatre or anything?
Not theatre. I'm directing at the moment in theatre, but you're going to be doing some
I
filming.
might be doing something in Ireland again. I did a series last year called Striking Out, and they're starting to come together in terms of where I played a barrister. Very good.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen it, and you won't see it, I don't think, on British television unless they sell it to British television. You're more likely to see it on American television. But of course, I'm looking after my pub, which is always good. I've got a pub in the Midlands, and that keeps me very occupied. And we're looking to expand.
And very happy, I think, too.
Yeah, well, that's where I do all my research.
Do they still have draymen?
No, I do know what you mean. I remember that when I was at drama school in the 80s, there used to be the Truman's drayman came round all the pubs in the city.
Yeah.
But I don't think they do anymore, unless it's for show.
Come round on a horse and
drop
deliver
off
all
the wooden barrels.
But beneath, there used to be a thing that used to open on the pavement.
All pubs still have that. Most pubs still have that, where you open on the street and your barrels get delivered down a ramp.
So how do you stop bad guys from getting in there?
You put a padlock on it and you alarm
Is that
it.
all?
You alarm it to hell.
You've got to get through the padlock, get underground, and then lift a dirty great barrel up. It's
Have
not
you ever
easy.
tried to lift a 9-gallon of beer?
Yeah, have you?
No, I haven't, no. But then I'm not a beer thief.
You see.
I've never even thought of going into it.
Yeah, the brewery raffles.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we might have digressed. You can see Amanda Redman and Neil Morrissey in the complete first series of of Good Karma Hospital, available now on DVD. Amanda and Neil, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Almost 9 to 4. And music is great, isn't it? A bit of MJ for you. Hazy this afternoon for England and Wales with some rain in the northwest, but mainly clear. A mix of sunny spells and rain for Northern Ireland and Scotland. High of 13 in Margate. Margate. Rain moving over the south tonight. Wintry showers for the north with patchy frost and a risk of ice. Lights on sunset tonight. Edinburgh 6:19, in Cardiff 6:19 also, in Belfast 6:30 and London 6:07. Hey Steve, welcome back from your travels. You were missed. However, I'm a little miffed that whilst you were in the USA, you didn't pop in and say hello. We're only down in Philadelphia. You're more than welcome to say hello anytime you're passing, and I'll treat you to some Philly cheesesteak or a pretzel from Lancaster County. It's a wonderful offer. Sorry I didn't make it in that particular area. Amanda, currently sitting no G in Marietta, Philadelphia, Lancaster County, with around 16 inches of snow. Perhaps that's the reason. 5 to 4, Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, south of Belfast, the M1 broken down vehicle near Junction 1 for the West Link. The A12 is still there, causing a bit of a queue now. The M80. Now, this accident southbound between 6A Castle Kerry and the old Inns Junction, still there, still 2 lanes shut with a big queue back to Junction 8. So that's unchanged, really. The good news, the M6 northbound at Junction 44 for Carlisle North, that has reopened. There's still a bit of a queue going through, but it's all clear, bar 1 lane. They're close that for repairs. So the M6 northbound is now open at Junction 44, but still delays. M6 southbound, there's another breakdown now, 17 to 16 in the old queues, following the earlier breakdown. So if you're heading towards Stoke-on-Trent, it is very, very slow indeed. If you're heading on the southbound side as well at 16, the entry slip road, there's a broken down abnormal load. So just be aware, you can get on, but it's still very heavy. The M25, first of all, clockwise, busy now, 13 to 16 for the M40. Anti-clockwise, we've still got queues 8 to 7 to the M23 following an earlier accident, and the M3 southbound, the rolling roadblock 6 to 7 at Basingstoke, that has now finally cleared. And finally to the M1 junction 11 for Reading. On the exit Slit Road, there's a broken down vehicle. Take care as you go off, but you can get through. Back with more, half an hour.
Thanks, Bobby.
88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
There goes my first love with the guy I used to call my friend. There goes love I thought would never end, and I can't forget her. My heart is breaking when I see her holding hands with him. Can't help thinking how it might have been. She's still my first love. My first love is still around. She never left this part of town. Now I see her most every day, but she don't look my way. There goes my first love with the guy I used to call my friend. There goes love I thought would never end, and I can't forget her. My heart is breaking when I see her holding hands with him. Can't help thinking how it might have been. She's still my first love. She loved me, but not for long. I wish I knew where I went wrong. Now every day those pretty feet come walking on down the street. There goes my first love with the guy I used to call my friend. There goes love I thought would never end. I can't forget her. My heart is breaking when I see her holding hands with him. Can't help thinking how it might have been. She's still
My first love. Drifters, there goes my first love. Harvey's got news momentarily. There's Bobby, there's Tim, there's Sports Guy. Steps will be on, as will Miranda Hart also. Got social media, showbiz cuts, Katy Perry and Matthew Perry, not related, in the showbiz cuts. United Kingdom across planet Earth. This is BBC Radio 2, online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Theresa May has said now is not the right time for a second referendum on Scottish independence because the government needs to concentrate on getting the best deal from Brexit negotiations for the whole of the UK. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said earlier this week that a second vote should be held between autumn 2018 and spring 2019, but that timetable has been rejected. The former First Minister Alex Salmond said Mrs May would regret her comments.
This miscalculation, this finger-wagging at Scotland, this Theresa May laying down the law, thou shalt do this, thou shan't do that, it's not going to work, it's going to backfire spectacularly, and I think Theresa May will rue the day that she edged towards telling the Scottish people what they can and can't do in expressing their nationhood.
Police in France have arrested a teenage boy following a shooting at a school in the southern town of Grasse. Several people, including the headmaster, were injured in the attack. Authorities say they don't believe it was an act of terrorism. Unions have welcomed a major investment from the Japanese car maker Toyota. It's putting £240 million into UK operations to modernise its plant in Burston near Derby and improve supply chains. Professor David Bailey from the Aston Business School in Birmingham said the announcement was significant, but he sounded a cautionary note about the effects of Brexit.
This was expected. The next generation Auris and Avensis will be made at the plant from 2018-19, so this investment is to get the plant ready. It is clearly good news. It will boost the competitiveness of the plant, but let's be clear, Toyota said today that continued tariff-free and barrier-free access to the European market is essential for future investment.
A number of tourists and a BBC camera crew have been caught up in a volcanic eruption on Mount Etna in Italy. They've all been taken off the mountain to safety. Our science correspondent Jonathan Amos says some people were hit by flying rocks, but apart from a few cuts and bruises, everyone seems to be okay.
The volcano just did something unexpected. Some lava came out, and if you've seen pictures in the last week or so, you'll know there's quite a bit of snow on the top of the mountain. Some of the lava came into contact with the snow. You got a sort of superheated steam, and then fragments of rock and ash started to fly in all sorts of directions, and then everybody started to run.
The Culture Secretary has told regulators to examine 21st Century Fox's planned takeover of Sky. Rupert Murdoch is hoping to take complete control of the UK firm. Karen Bradley has given Ofcom and the Competition and Markets Authority until the middle of May to compile their reports. And Paul O'Grady says he's honoured to have been chosen as the host of the matchmaking show Blind Date, which will return to TV screens this year after a 13-year absence. The Radio 2 presenter was a close friend of the late Cilla Black, who hosted Blind Date between 1985 and 2003. The new version to be broadcast on Channel 5 will include LGBT contestants for the first time. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 and next at 5.
Thanks, Harvey. Here's the sports guy.
Yes, in the last half hour, the feature race on day 3 of the Cheltenham Festival, the Stayers Hurdle, has been won by Nichols Canyon. It marked a third victory of the day for jockey Ruby Walsh and trainer Willie Mullins. Favourite, You Know What I Mean, Harry, finished third. Gareth Southgate has named his England squad for their upcoming friendly against Germany and qualifier against Lithuania. Sunderland's Jermaine Defoe, who hasn't played for his country since 2013, is included, as well as Manchester United's teenage striker Marcus Rashford. Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey have both recovered from injury and are included in the Wales squad to face the Republic of Ireland. Middlesbrough have sacked their manager Aitor Karanka after 3.5 years in the job. They've not won any of their last 10 league games and sit in the relegation zone, 3 points from safety. And Rugby Union, Billy Vunipola and Anthony Watson return to England's starting 15 for their Six Nations match against Ireland this weekend. Conor Murray will be missing for Ireland after failing to recover from a shoulder injury in last week's defeat in Wales.
Sports Guy Matt with Simon Mayo after 5, where resident cook Nigel Barden makes turkey schnitzel with lemon and caper, butter I think it is, for Foodie Thursday. I don't think you can go wrong with that. As long as it's hot.
too long, I've had nothing new to show to you. Goodbye, dry eyes, I watched your plane fade off west of the moon, and it felt so strange to walk away alone. There's no regrets, no tears goodbye. I don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. The hours that were yours echo like empty rooms. The thoughts we used to share I now keep alone. I woke last night and spoke to you, not thinking you were gone, and it felt so strange to lie awake alone. There's no regrets, no tears goodbye. I don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. Our friends have tried to turn my nights to day. Strange faces, a new place, and keep the ghosts away. Now just beyond the darkest hour, and just behind the dawn, it still feels so strange to leave my life alone. There's no regrets, no tears goodbye. I don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again.
steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Bob Harris Country is on after Simon, that's at 7. Bob presents highlights from the first night of C2C Country to Country Festival in London, with music and chat from Brad Paisley, Chris Young, Cam and many more. Then Joe Wiley live from Austin, Texas. Joe is live tonight from the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, USA. She'll be catching up with Nile Rodgers, Mick Fleetwood and the Lemon Twigs, plus live music from Banquet and Connor Oberst. That's tonight at 8. And then the Radio 2 Art Show with Jonathan Ross at 10. Tell you more about that later.
5 moonwalks. 4 heel turns. Spin, turn, drop.
3, hand glides.
Yeah, baby.
2, do-si-dos.
Yeah.
And 1, Ace Dance-a-thon for 24 hours.
5, 6, 7, and dip.
Sarah Cox's Sounds of the 80s Dance-a-thon for Red Nose Day.
Share my pain and please watch on the red button from any BBC TV channel or at the Radio 2 website.
Check out her bustin' moves.
Shake it, baby. Woo! Ooh, ow.
Beginning Monday morning from 9:30.
Leg warmers and sweatbands optional.
Oh, yeah, good luck, Coxie.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Happy day. Happy day. Oh, a happy day. Happy day. When Jesus was. Jesus was. Oh, when he was. When Jesus was. Jesus was. Washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. 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 When Jesus was. Jesus was. Oh, when he was. Jesus was. When Jesus was. Jesus was. Washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, it's a happy day. Oh, happy day. He got me
That is really so uplifting. That's brilliant. Oh, happy day. Edwin Hawkins singers. Oh, happy day. Expect books from two of Britpop's biggest names after Jarvis Cocker and Brett Anderson both signed deals at the London Book Fair. Brett's book, Coal Black Mornings, is an autobiography, whereas this book is a song. Will be Jarvis's sharing his experience of creativity, mixing biography, essay, text, illustrations, and photographs. Great. The team behind Serial and This American Life are launching a new podcast called S-Town. S-Town has been created over 3 years, and all the episodes come out on the 28th of March. Serial was such a success, it was commissioned as a TV series. Over on Twitter, hashtag Big Weekend is trending after Nick Grimshaw announced that Katy Perry will be playing there. That's the Radio 1 Big Weekend. Liv tweets, so excited for the hashtag Big Weekend. Can't wait. Anna tweets, looks like everybody's going to be chained to the rhythm this year at the BBC Radio 1 Big Weekend. Hashtag exciting. And Darren tweets, Katy Perry has been announced as the Saturday headline act for Radio 1 Big Weekend. It's going to be huge. Hashtag awesome. awesome. And the big weekend, we understand, is 27th May, and day after, two days after. On Facebook, people are congratulating Jessica Ennis-Hill, who announced that she's expecting her second child. And Grimmy announced one of the headliners for Radio 1's big weekend in Hull this morning. It was, as previously mentioned, Katy Perry, and she'll be headlining there in May. And Nick wanted to make sure she's fully prepared for it.
Have you had a Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah, of course. I've been to a Sunday roast, babes. I love a Yorkshire.
Who's made you a Sunday roast?
I've had family Yorkshire puddings, and I've bought Yorkshire puddings.
Aunt Bessie's?
I've had Bubble and Squeak too.
Yes, she's very British.
I've had it all. I love a fresh baked Yorkshire.
Oh, I love a Yorkshire. Matthew Perry was on the red carpet, and unrelated, for the premiere of the new American TV series The Kennedys After Camelot. Matthew plays Ted Kennedy, JFK's younger brother, and hopes the show is a realistic portrayal of the family.
Well, there's certainly nothing easy about this miniseries at all. You know, there's such lore about the Kennedys, but the goal here was, I think, to try to show that they were humans and flawed people and real. And it's a very loving portrayal of the Kennedy family. It's not a tabloid sort of showing of them.
And Steve Carell and Kristen Wiig were at the launch for Despicable Me 3. It's got an 80s theme this time around, so they got reminiscing.
Everything was about, like, clothes and colors and music, and, like, there were hairstyles. Now people just, like we have hairstyles, but, like, it was a thing. You would have certain hairstyles, wear certain makeup. You would all wear, like, a certain type of thing, and it was kind of cool.
That was cool. Yeah. Because I've been cool in every decade. But the 80s, I had some shoulder pads and parachute pants and, you know, all the cool stuff.
I love Steve Carell. I got 4:17 next. Miranda Hart on with us soon.
You did what you did to
That is a solid song, ain't it? Alphaville, big in Japan on Radio 2. Guess who's on with us soon?
Well, I do try and flirt, I do. I've been single for so long now. If somebody says to me, who are you with? I automatically say, Vodafone, and you? But six-year-olds are free, aren't they? I think it's a great age, that age from sort of 3 to 6, where anything goes. They don't have party anxiety, do they? They can just be who they are and do what they do. I think we should be more like that. It would be great. I mean, how great would it be if you were at a party and somebody came over to you that you didn't want to speak to? It was socially acceptable to go, oh, go away, and push them over.
Miranda Hart is with us today. Hooray! Hey!
Hooray for me!
Hooray for you!
Hooray for me!
Miranda Hart is a BAFTA-nominated actress, a #1 best-selling writer, and an award-winning comedian who's been officially crowned the Queen of Comedy.
Oh, I like the way you said that.
Do you?
That was nice.
I was doing that in Bill Mitchell's voice. Do you remember Bill Mitchell used to do all the ads?
No, I'm very young.
I forgot. Yes, so you are. Yeah, okay. Here is Tim doing Bill Mitchell's voice.
Just in time for Red Nose Day.
Nice.
Yeah,
like
see?
it.
Very good.
A bit more spooky than Steve's, but it's fine. Sorry, I interrupted the flow about the introduction about me.
I can pick it up. Miranda's daily dose of such fun title is a collection of 365 achievable and joy-filled tasks to make life more engaging, caring and fun for each day of the year. Now, Miranda encourages you to focus on the jolly things in your life, passing your high spirits and merry outlook onto other people around you. So January 1st...
Stand on a table and declare how wonderful you are to your family. Stand on the table, whether I keep any New Year's resolutions or not, I am amazing, beautiful, unique human being. Please applaud me. I mean, that's a great way to start the year, isn't it?
Whoever it is it you or could be
it's all
anybody?
of us.
It's a great way to start the year, yeah.
So that's how it began. And then it was quite difficult. After about sort of 195 ideas, I was like, golly, 365. I set myself a task here. But I ended up finding it fun coming up with them. And then there's always a therapeutic reason, even if that's silly, but there's genuinely a reason behind why you do the silly task that will help you feel better about life and less negative and hopefully less anxious.
And did you account for the time of year, like at Easter? You do like a few Easter things, maybe eat some Easter eggs on a particular...
Oh, yes, it's thematic, yes.
Thematic?
Thematic, seasonal, right?
It is
thematic,
seasonal, yeah.
It's
Because
seasonal.
in August, one day in August, you suggest running through a sprinkler, which you did as a child, I
Yes, we adults should run through sprinklers. We don't do that. That's the part of it, is getting adults to play again, because I think we lose the sense of play.
Yeah,
and that stops exhaustion and tiredness and stress.
And my birthday's in the winter, as you know, in February, and on my birthday...
What do you have to do? What do we all have to do?
Make a cottage pie and then... shuffle around the house in a sleeping bag, pretending to be a geisha.
And what could be more fun?
Perfect.
That's great.
It's just adding fun to, and also getting into the sleeping bag, cosy, February night, you know.
Brilliant. All right, I'll do July 23rd. Okay. As a child of the 80s, this is you talking, I can't help but love a music video with a wind machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who were you thinking of in particular?
Who wasn't without a wind machine at those times? Newton-John, she would have been winding machine.
Yeah, that's right. If you have a large fan, it might even be worth finding or buying one for the joy of this. Then put on an 80s classic of your choice, stand in front of it and assume classic pop star poses.
Fantastic.
It doesn't get better than that.
I did that recently at the launch of my other book in October on stage, and I did Total Eclipse of the Heart with a fan. It was the most fun on stage I've ever had.
We're not going to make this about us, but on my birthday, wake up and remember a hymn. Suggestion, Morning is Broken, or Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. No. Holy, holy, holy for me.
Yeah.
Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty.
We harmonised.
I was doing the top bit, yeah.
You see, I find a hymn very rousing.
So do I.
And we don't play hymns anymore.
No.
I often sing Morning is Broken in the makeup trailer when filming. I'll storm in and we'll all start off Morning is Broken.
Great,
I often get cotton wool pads thrown in my face, but usually it works.
You probably can sing quite well, right?
I'm musical. I can play the piano and, got a bit of work to do.
Shall I use that as a link into our next thing, talking about Annie, or not?
Shall we?
Well, I'm not sure if it's too corny or not, really.
Oh, no, I think straight in, make it clear.
Yeah.
We're talking about singing and dancing. Let's segue straight into the fact that I'm singing and dancing for a reason. What's that reason, Steve?
The reason is, thank you for that, Miranda. You see, we've worked together now. The reason is playing Miss Hannigan in Annie tomorrow at the Piccadilly Theatre in London. It opens on the 5th of June.
You just ruined it, by the way, with the tomorrow.
No, I love that. It doesn't grate on me in any way.
There are many, many other tunes.
Yeah.
It's not my favourite. Easy Street's my favourite. It was one of my Desert Island discs.
Yeah.
And I will now be singing and dancing it as Miss Hannigan. I can't believe it.
Now, tell us, for anybody who's not seen Annie, who is Miss Hannigan and what's the deal?
Miss Hannigan is the sort of drunken, angry baddie, really, who runs the orphanage. She goes on a sort of dark ploy to try and earn some money and is not very nice to the children. So it's a bit of a departure for me, because I don't normally get to play the evil one.
Oh, that's
the
great.
It's not
baddie.
chummy, is it?
It's not chummy, no. It's not jolly
But that's
old
gonna be
galloping
great
Miranda.
fun.
I know, I think it'll be good. And she thinks she's very sort of sexy and amazing and any man should be so lucky, which is the opposite to what she is, bless her. But that'll be fun as well, to sort of, you know, put the shoulders back and get dancing.
And Miranda will also, you alluded to another book called The Girl with the Lost Smile. What's that all about?
Oh, yeah, well, I was actually talking about the other book.
Oh, you've got
Peggy
like a
and Me.
third book now.
Yeah, it was Peggy and Me that came out in October that I did the Total Eclipse of the Heart for at the launch.
Yeah.
But yes, I've just been able to announce my first children's book, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, can you tell us about the story or
The Girl
or
with the
not?
Lost Smile. It's about a 10-year-old called Chloe who goes on mystical adventures. It's something very different to what I normally write. I'm quite excited about it.
As if that's not enough, we've got the comedic fairy called Dewdrop in Disney's live-action version of The Nutcracker, called The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. It also stars Dame Helen Mirren, Keira Knightley and Morgan Freeman. Did you get to speak to Morgan Freeman?
I didn't meet Morgan Freeman because I was a CGI fairy, you see.
Were
so
you?
they were all doing the acting together, and Keira Knightley, who my character Dewdrop, the fairy, is in cahoots with, she just had me as a ping-pong ball on a stick when she was acting. So I said, I don't know which would be better, me around or the ping-pong ball, to be honest. She might have got lucky.
Miranda, we're looking for somebody to play a ping-pong ball.
Yes, let's get 6'1" giantess Miranda Hart to play a tiny little fairy. Well, that's what's happened.
Yeah, brilliant.
Miranda Hart's new book, Miranda's Daily Dose of Such Fun, is out right now, and you'll catch her on all the comic relief stuff in the coming weeks. And good to see you. Thank you very much. Stay well. Miranda Hart, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thanks for promoting my book. It's something I'm really proud of. It's all comic relief. Thank you.
She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street, right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. She asked me, what does it mean? The Gaelic ink on your arm. Said it was one of my friend's songs. Do you want to drink on? She took Jamie as a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. Chatted some more, one more drink at the bar. Then put Van on the jukebox, got up to dance. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little Galway girl. You're my pretty little Galway girl. You know she beat me at darts and then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. As last orders were called was when she stood on the stool after dancing to Kaylee, singing to trad tunes. I never heard Carrick Fergus ever sung so sweet. A cappella in the bar using her feet for a beat. Oh, I could have that voice playing on repeat for a week. And in this packed out room where she was singing to me, you know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Well, now we've all said our welcome and it's closing time. time. I was holding a hand was holding mine. Our coats both smell of smoke, whiskey and wine, as we fill up her lungs with the cold air of the night. I walked her home, then she took me inside, finished some Doritos and another bottle of wine. I swear I'm gonna put you in a song that I write about a Galway girl and a perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My, 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 my Galway girl. My, 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 my Galway girl. My, 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 my Galway girl.
Ed Sheeran, Galway Girl. That's one of his 120 hits in the chart at the moment. Hey, Steve and Tim, can you say happy birthday to Amy Collis on her way back to Withering, or is it Wittering? After seeing the Harry Potter experience, she'll be 9 on Monday. Well, that's great. Steve, can we have a shout out for all the amazing finalists who are coming to the Kent Charity Awards tonight? From the team making everything look fabulous for you. That's Joe in Maidstone. Steve, can I get a shout out for Big P, Elliot, Big P and Elliot, maybe, driving back from a hard week's work at Wembley Stadium. And this says, feeling excited going to pick our daughter Sally and her boyfriend up from Heathrow after their month in New Zealand. That's Hazel and Rich and Steve. Great to have you back. Oh, thank you. Just drinking a cappuccino in the sun. Keep the tunes coming. Loving the big show. From Matt, Dave, Chris and Max, you got it. Still to come, we got Steps on. Now here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, south of Belfast on the M1, that breakdown near Junction 1 has now gone. And most of the congestion has gone through too. M80 southbound, there was a bump between 6A and 6 Castle Kerry through to Old Inn. Still got congestion back to Junction 8. M6 northbound at 44, Carlisle North. All open except for one lane now. So still queues on that northbound side, but at least it's a through route for you. M6 southbound, still queues 18 to 17 following the earlier breakdown. Northbound accident 5 to 6 up towards Spaghetti Junction. Even one lane is still closed while they deal with that. And the M1 northbound 34 to 35, there was a broken down vehicle which is now cleared toward Rotherham. The M25 clockwise busy 13 to 16 towards the M40, 14 to 11 busy in patches around to Chertsey from Heathrow. And then we had the problem between 8 and 7, the M23. There was an accident towards the M23, reopened all lanes, slow traffic a little bit for about a mile but not too much. M3 southbound, the rolling road block is cleared between 6 and 7, so that's a clear run for you. And then finally the M4 westbound on the exit slip road at 11 for Reading, there's a breakdown, so there's one lane shut. Back with more, half an hour.
Ta.
Sing it, and I used to crank it with the windows down. I used to love it, oh, but I'm over it, man, I'm over it now. I used to leave it playing on repeat. I spun that record till it turned on me. The DJ knows exactly what I need. I need an hour with the old in with the new beat. You were the rooftop in the top of my lungs, blowing the speakers in the back of my trunk. And you had your chance then, yeah, but I moved on. And now you're just yesterday's song, yeah, yesterday's song. The soundtrack every night in my bed. You were the woo-woo getting stuck in my head. Now you're just an echo when the feeling is gone. Baby, now you're just yesterday's song, yeah, yesterday's song. We had a moment. There's no more magic in a melody. It's lost and you know it.
Deborah Nice is back.
Age?
57. No, 56.
You're 58. Do you suffer from any current health issues? Yes, memory loss.
Catch up with the series so far. Plus, hear our new comedy pilots starring Harry Enfield, Paul Whitehouse, Ramesh Ranganathan, Amanda Abington and Jason Watkins.
What's the weather like in Fuengirola? Oh, 64 and clammy Frank.
Exactly like you then, isn't it, love?
New comedy from BBC Radio 2. Available now on the BBC iPlayer radio app.
This is pretty horrible, so if you don't like horrible, glance away just for a moment. The white, bad-smelling chunks from your mouth are not bits of food, but they're hardened sweat and bacteria called tonsil stones. Now, Tim.
24% of Britons eat cereal for supper at least once a week. Up until the 1940s, fake snow in films was made by painting cornflakes and other cereals white. And unbelievably, It's a Wonderful Life won just one Oscar for technical achievement in developing a new kind of artificial snow. There you go. Everything you want to know about cereals and snow in one fell swoop.
Oh, there's nothing I can say to that.
Factoids.
It's time to begin. Now count it in. 5, 6, 7, 8.
My boots good and baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western. My dance floor date. My rodeo Romeo. A cowboy guy from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, What you can see can hurt you, they say. But I've been blind too many times before. Never see it coming your way. Shadows and secrets hide.
Give me the bright lights of the dance floor to shine inside this broken heart of mine. The way you move, I'm forgetting all the ghosts in my mind. Just say you're mine and stay by my side. Don't say you're leaving. Don't turn out the lights. I scream, I scream, I scream. Don't let the darkness come and hold me. I need someone 'cause I can't be lonely tonight. Come on, baby, come and take me in your arms.
of the Dark, and it's Steps, and Steps are here. Lee and Claire and H and Faye and Lisa. Hi. Good afternoon. How are you guys?
Amazing. We're really very good.
And I'd love it if you could speak onto the microphones. That'd be lovely. Thank you
we
very
just
much.
did all that, didn't we? We still didn't do it right.
Despite me telling you and your experience.
Would you think we'd be doing this 20 years, would you?
Well, listen, Claire, what's it like being back together again?
It is incredible, and it has been incredible, and it's very exciting, and just can't quite believe it all.
I saw that television programme, which was tense in places.
It was. Yeah, it was. I can vouch for that.
Imagine doing it.
Yeah. Living it.
But have you been back together, as it were, since that time? So what's it been like, really?
It was weird because we kind of never really wanted to go away. We never broke up after the last tour, but we knew that this was going to happen for the 20th anniversary. We didn't know the reaction was going to be so spectacular, but it's just incredible.
Good fun, like it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you remember about the old days that you would like...
Don't ask him.
That you would like to bring back to the new days?
He can't remember.
I can't remember anything about the old days. I just think what happened in the past was obviously that fans got on our side. They loved the fact that we were fun, bright, pop, and we had a great time. We involved the fans in our routines and everything, and obviously we want to bring that back to today. And the reaction we've had with Scared of the Dark has been fantastic. So it seems the fans are speaking once again, and they're loving what we're doing.
And it's a great radio-friendly single. Social media is very, very excited about you. I mean, the thing is, you're kind of cool again, Lisa.
Again? Oh, me, just again.
You in particular.
You're never cool.
I'll take it. I think the thing is, we didn't really bother about if we were cool and how we were being perceived within the industry. For us, it was always about the fans. We've come back this time, and the support is just incredible. And so it amazes me that after all these years, people still want what we do, and it's really lovely.
And I don't mean to disagree with you, but I think you did worry about your imagery.
Well, maybe in the early days, but not now, because I feel that the fans outgrew the critics.
Yeah. Oh, what do you say about that then, Faye?
Well, I think you're right, actually, Lisa. And I think it's really nice because we are owning it now.
Yeah.
And we're going, do you know what? We weren't hugely played on radio. We were more a TV band, a visual band. And for sort of the music snobs out there, we were only allowed to be in certain circles or be seen. And it's really exciting that, again, the fans are speaking and saying that they do want us. And it's lovely, overwhelming.
It's quite an interesting phenomenon in the last, 10 years, 15 years, and that is that a lot of radio stations, not Radio 2, play a format, and a lot of the stations are playing dance music.
Yeah, which we love.
Well, I mean, it could be argued that you are a dance band, I suppose, in a sense.
If you heard the new album, I think you would definitely.
Really?
Yeah, it's much dancier.
Well, we've not been allowed to hear the new album as we speak, but what was it like going back into the studio? Did it all just come back naturally, H?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like, I do say it's like an old pair of boots, but a comfy pair of slippers.
Choose another saying.
Quickly.
We're not quite warm and leathery just yet, are we?
Exactly.
We know what you mean.
It's the album we always wanted to make. We feel like we've obviously grown up as people, but we've still kept the essence of what Steps was, but what it is today.
Steps. It's Claire, Faye, H, Lee and Lisa are here. We'll be right back to Steps. Here comes another couple of hits then.
When the morning cries and you don't know why it's hard to bear.
The great thing about you as a band is that you're all clearly defined. We kind of know you. And we know now that you take the music seriously and you do the music, but at the same time, you don't. A bit like us on the radio. We've got to do it properly. But it's,
enjoy it as well.
of course, and it's not, we ain't doing heart surgery here.
I think that is the thing about us.
We're unapologetic.
Yeah, we're unapologetic. And as people might not think we're taking it seriously, we take it really seriously, the job and the work and performing, and it will always be slick, polished show.
Sure.
But we make sure we get to a point where we can enjoy it and have fun at the same time and love it.
Are you rehearsing for the shows yet? And have any of the costumes been finalised and designed?
We've just finished choreography for the new single, and that's quite exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Bit scared of...
It's not scared of the dark, it's scared of the choreography.
Scared of the choreography.
Now, let's do some dates. Sunday, 12th of November, Belfast Arena. Then Monday, 13th, Dublin Arena. Tuesday, 14th, Belfast Arena.
My
Thursday,
birthday.
this is November, by the way.
November.
Happy birthday for November.
His birthday in Belfast.
Okay. Let me do the dates then.
Sorry, carry on.
Thursday, Glasgow Hydro. Friday, 17th, Aberdeen Arena. And Saturday, 18th, this is all November, Liverpool Arena. And then on to Newcastle and Leeds and Brighton. And the O2 Arena in London, Friday, 24th. Wembley Arena, Saturday, 25th. Still November, Bournemouth BIC on Monday, 27th of November. Nottingham Arena then. And then Cardiff Arena, rounding off November. Then December 1st, all this year, Friday 1st, Birmingham Barclaycard Arena, Manchester Arena on Saturday the 2nd. And I know that it'll be a slick show, it'll be a full show. Do you kind of sit down and make a plan? I mean, do you know what your plan would be for 2018 or 19?
I think we just sit down and pray at the moment. At the end of the day.
We've been planning this for about 2 years now. This is our celebration, and we're here to kind of mark the occasion. It's our 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
So we knew this was going to happen, but we didn't expect this reaction, so we'll see.
I wonder who comes out to see. It'd be quite interesting, won't it? Because 97? Who would have come out to see it? Would have been a mum and the daughters, right?
Yeah.
So now it'll be those daughters with their...
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's generations.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
true, and there's not many things that people can go to as a family and enjoy.
Yeah.
And when we look out in the audience, we literally do have generations of families, and that's lovely.
In the old days, did you always wish S Club 7 the very best?
Of course.
We never had a beef with anybody, to be honest.
No.
But I think there's a beef.
Or a vegetarian meal?
Quite fancy a burger now you said that.
Back in the day, it was like a big, massive touring family, because we do TV shows with S Club or Five or Bewitched.
We normally had to share dressing rooms and
Yeah,
stuff.
so, it was all one big happy family, really. It was great.
Steps' new single, Scared of the Dark, is out now. Their new album, Tears on the Dance Floor. As usual, record company said, can you mention the album? I said, well, have you got the album? No. Okay.
I'm not allowed
So,
it yet.
all right, but
we'll
we
send
come.
it you, Steve.
Would you do that?
We
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you got that nod from behind the window.
Oh, yes, that's the band say. Anyway, the new album is called Tears on the Dance Floor. It's released on the 21st of April. You can see Steps on their Party on the Dance Floor tour during November and December. Yes, it was Steps! Hey, guys.
Nothing you could take and tear me away from my guy. Nothing you could do, 'cause I'm stuck like glue to my guy. I'm sticking to my guy like a snap to a letter, like birds of a feather. We stick together, I'm telling
My guy, Mary Wells, at 8 minutes to 5 on The Big Show.
In my city, find quality.
We've always been a nation and city of poets and dreamers.
Gallus, glitzy, art in its DNA. Where music lovers rule. This is our alternative spirit. The Six Music Festival in Glasgow. Don't miss the Jesus and Mary Chain, Goldfrapp, Belle and Sebastian, Father John Misty, Sparks, Songhoy Blues, Depeche Mode, and many more. From next Friday, experience a weekend of extraordinary live performances, interviews, and sessions on BBC Radio 6 Music. Discover more at the 6 Music website.
On your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. And I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around. You say that it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Take another chance, take a fall, take a shot. I need you like a heart needs a beat. Yeah, I loved you with the fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like an angel. Heaven let me think was you. But I'm afraid it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Timberland, One Republic, Apologise. With a Z or a Z. HuffPo, UK.co.uk, that's Huffington Post, says Paul O'Grady announced as the new host of Blind Date. We heard about that earlier. Movieweb.com says director James Gunn confirms Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And EW.com says Jennifer Aniston will star in a new comedy film, Dumplin'. No G, she'll play the mother of the lead character in the adaptation of Julie Murphy's best-selling novel. It's about an overweight but self-confident Texas teen who enters a local beauty pageant to spite her mum. Interesting plot. Now, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. A82 Ardalui. Now, it's closed both ways between Ardalui and the A85 at Cryanlarrick. It's to recover the lorry and lost load from earlier, so just be aware. Closed again while they deal with that. They did have it open for a little while, but it's closed once again. The M6 on the northbound side, that accident up at junction 44 for Carlisle North. We've still got one lane closed, but it is a through route now. Southbound, you've got the roadworks through there, so it's a little bit heavy, but you can use the motorway both ways now. M60 anti-clockwise. There's a bump at junction 15, so if you're heading through towards junction 10, you've got heavy traffic all the way round to the roadworks. The M6 northbound at 16 onto the entry slip road, there's a broken down vehicle. It's an abnormal load, so it's got a wide one. You can get onto the M6 just about though. And the M6 northbound broken down vehicle junctions 5 to 6. M3 northbound breakdown onto the M25 at junction 2, causing northbound M3 queues. And if you're heading onto the M25 itself, you've got congestion both ways between 11 Chertsey, 16 for the M40. Back with more with Simon just after the news.
Thank you. This is Lost on You. It's by LP.
When you get older, plainer, saner, will you remember all the danger we came from? Burning like embers, falling tender, long for the days of no surrender years ago. And will you know? So smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. I'll never get to heaven 'cause I don't know how. Let's raise our glass all to all the things I've lost on you. Oh, tell me how they lost on you. Oh, just that you could cut me loose. Oh, after everything I've lost on you, is that lost on you? Wishing I could see the machinations, understand the toil of expectations in your mind. Hold me like you never lost your patience. Tell me that you love me more than hate me all the time. And you're still mine. So smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. Let's take a drink of heaven, this can turn around. Let's raise our glass all to all the things I've lost on you. Oh, tell me how they lost on you. Oh, just that you could cut me loose. Oh, after everything I've lost on you, is that lost on you?
Well, that's the big cook-in with Simon after 5. Tomorrow with us, entertainer Brian Connolly, John Inverdale at Gold Cup Day down at Cheltenham, talking racing and rugby, and serious jocking at 4:15. Good evening.
BBC News at 5 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Theresa May's rejected the Scottish Government's plans for a second independence referendum. £250 million is being invested in a UK car-making plant. And the final Glastonbury headline has been announced. The government's rejected the idea of holding a second referendum on Scottish independence before Brexit. On Monday, Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon set out plans for a vote between autumn 2018 and spring 2019. She said people had to be allowed to choose between a hard Tory Brexit and being an independent member of the EU before it was too late. But the Scottish Secretary David Mundell said the proposals weren't fair.
People will not be able to make an informed choice. Neither is there public or political support for such a referendum. Therefore, we will not be entering into discussions or negotiations, and any request at this time will be declined.
Nicola Sturgeon said a Conservative government with one MP in Scotland shouldn't stand in the way of the choice of the Scottish people.
It is an argument for independence, really, in a nutshell, that Westminster thinks it's got the right to block the democratically elected mandate of the Scottish Government and the majority in the Scottish Parliament. You know, history may look back in today and see it as the day that the fate of the Union was sealed.
Toyota's investing £240 million in its main UK plant at Burnstone in Derbyshire. The Japanese car maker said it would modernise the plant and make it more competitive, but warned future success depended on tariff-free access to European markets after Brexit. Stephen Latham from the National Franchise Dealers Association says the investment is reassuring news for the industry.
Obviously, these are uncertain times, although business has been quite good and quite brisk, and sales are quite positive at the moment. But consumer confidence is a fragile thing, and things like this help. It says Britain's open for business, and people will still need cars and still go on buying cars.
A French minister has described a shooting at a school as an act of madness by someone fascinated by firearms. A teenage student was arrested with 3 guns and grenades after at least 3 people were injured in the attack in Grasse. Our Paris correspondent Lucy Williamson says it's not thought to have been terrorism-related.
The initial indications from this attack seem to suggest that it was an intra-school problem, that the young man arrested, is a 17-year-old student from the school. Police have told us that the key target appears to have been the headmaster, who's among those injured.
The proposed takeover of Sky by Rupert Murdoch's 21st Century Fox is to be examined by industry regulators. The Culture Secretary Karen Bradley told MPs she had concerns about competition and broadcasting standards. A guard at a secure centre for young offenders near Milton Keynes is understood to have suffered serious head injuries during an attack by 5 teenagers. 5 boys aged between 14 and 16 have been arrested on suspicion of assaulting the officer at Oak Hill Secure Training Centre last night. President Trump's first budget proposals include a boost for military spending and money for the wall along the Mexican border. But there are heavy cuts for the US Environmental Protection Agency and UN funds, as Matt McGrath reports.
President Trump has already said he will limit future cash for UN programs, including the Green Climate Fund. But today's budget goes a step further and proposes a total elimination of the Global Climate Change Initiative. At $350 million a year, the GCCI is small, but it's been very effective in funding renewable projects in India and elsewhere. According to a former State Department official, the ideological opposition of the Trump administration to all climate change programs will undermine America's strategic interests.
Ed Sheeran has been announced as the final headliner for this June's Glastonbury Festival. He'll perform on the famous Pyramid stage on Sunday night. Here's Lisa Mazimba.
Ed Sheeran first played Glastonbury 6 years ago, before he'd even released an album. He performed on the BBC Introducing stage, which aims to showcase new young talent. Now the singer has announced he'll be headlining the festival in June. The weekend's other headline acts, Radiohead and Foo Fighters, have already been confirmed. The announcement comes in a record-breaking week for Sheeran. 9 of the songs in the top 10 singles chart are from his latest album, Divide.
In the city, the 100 share index closed up 47 points at an all-time high of 74.16. And a look at the weather. Outbreaks of rain will move across parts of England and Wales this evening, with clearer skies developing through the night. Wintry showers continue across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Overnight lows of 3 Celsius in Edinburgh, 5 in Belfast and Cardiff, and 6 in London. BBC News at exactly 5:05.
All right, Harvey, very good. Thank you. You can set your watch to Harvey. That's the way that goes.
Simon Mayo.
Thank you, Steve.
Drive time's on and we're on our way home.
And welcome back. Good to have you back. So, what have we done here Thursday? Virtually the weekend in 3. Bets no good. Hashtag Cheltenham. There's Dave. Cheltenham financial disaster. There's Stephen. Well, there's one way. To avoid all that.
It's later than
unbelievably flatulent dog. Thank you, Rachel. Always good to know. Eagerly awaiting Nige. Thank you, Nicola. But, you know, whatever.
Enjoy yourself. It's later.
Fine and dandy, it's drive time here at Radio 2. What you got there? Got some Elvis here.
88 to 98.